forehead. What it is, people. Gotta tell y'all a story, man. Tell y'all what happened, man. Got my shoes on, man. Yo. Stay out of prison, man. So I'm gonna tell everybody. Not the place you wanna be. And people play so many games. They play so many games with your life. It's ridiculous, man. So many games. And ain't really nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it but roll with the punches. What it is, man. Go ahead, hit the like button, y'all. Share the video. And tell y'all what happened to me, y'all. What I've been going through for the last couple months. So my homeboy locked up out in Pennsylvania. Y'all gotta hear this shit. Let me get outside, yo. Sorry, I don't want to be too loud. I ain't in my own house. Alright, so let me tell y'all what been going on. So I got a homeboy, right? I got a homeboy locked up in Pennsylvania, right? He from Baltimore, but he out in Pennsylvania. And I think he got caught on some they got caught with a pistol and some drugs or whatever. On a he ran into one of, just you know how they be doing them sobriety checks on the highway? He ran into one of them sobriety checks. And he got jammed up. He got caught with some weed, with some something in the strap. This was during the sit down for real. So at this time, they wasn't locking people up for real. Like they'd lock you up, but it had to be major. So they let him go. Make a long story short, he might get locked up for it, end up catching some time. So now he in Pennsylvania. So in Pennsylvania, well, in all prisons across the United States, they got drug programs. You know, they got drug programs that you can use their benefit to get home early. So let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what's been going on the last couple months. So the last couple months, he got denied the program. Well, he got accepted into the program, and the program supposed to get you within like the first couple weeks. You know, it don't take that long for them to grab you. So after like a month or two go past, you get to wonder why they ain't grabbing for this program. You feel me? So he finds out through his case manager that he got a warrant. He got a warrant in Maryland, you know, but he don't know what the warrant for. He just got a warrant in Maryland. That's why they ain't coming to get him. That's the hold up. So he called me, let me know what's going on. I'm like, all right, bet. He like, yo, see what's going on with this warrant. Y'all need you to call this place. So I'm like, all right, I got you. So I'm calling A I need to call for him. I called, so who I called first? Like, y'all, this been going on for months. Who I called first? I called Baltimore City first. Baltimore City is like, no, he don't got no warrant. Man, no, that's not who I called first. I case searched it first. I went to Maryland case search, and I pulled his name up, and I saying that somebody do got a warrant under that name. No, that's not what happened. I pulled his name up, and I saying that he owed for a Bells bombing. So I caused the Bells bombing. That's what happened. So I caused the Bells bombing. The Bells bombing, like, yeah, he do owe a couple of hours, but, you know, that's not going to hold him up from getting in no program. So she asked me what was his name, looked his name up. She like, all right, but it is somebody with a warrant under this name. It's from out Montgomery County, right? Mind you, they got the same last name. The warrant was never his. The warrant was never his. They just got the same last name, different birth date, different height, everything else different. Same first and last name, different middle name and everything. But they got something. So when everybody get arrested, anytime you go through the system, you get an FBI number. You see, I just found this out. No matter what system, any state system you go to, you get an FBI number. And your FBI number just like tracks you everywhere you go. It's like, it's an FBI number. So what happened? All right, so I called Montgomery County. I'm like, yo, my people's got this. It's a warrant. Somebody got a warrant under my people's names, holding them up. So Montgomery County act like they can't do nothing for me. They saying, well, you need to holler at the jail, because what they want us to do. So the jail was telling my peoples that they need Anne Arundel County to write them a letter or send them something stating that the warrant ain't his, because the jail not gonna do it. They don't want to get involved in it. You feel me? This I'm telling this been going on for months, probably 4 or 5 months. They don't want to get involved in it. So I've been calling back and forth between the jail to Montgomery County, to the jail to Montgomery County. Everybody's sending me to run around. So a couple weeks ago, I wound up calling the jail. He like, man, look, you just gonna have to get some type of representation, get some representation, and yeah, we're gonna work from there. So at this point, it's a stalemate. So I call my peoples. I tell him, because I'm reporting back to him what's going on. I let him know. I say, yo, they say you're gonna have to get a public defender. I'm like, I can call him for you. No, I tried to call him at first, and they said they're gonna need to talk to him. So the other day when he called me, I'm like, yo, you trying to ready to call a public defender? He like, yeah. So we calls a public defender. Public defender pulls up the warrant and say the warrant has been lifted. Right? It got lifted in January, like 3 weeks ago or something, like probably a little over a month ago. So at this point, we like, all right, shit, bet. The warrant lifted. You should be good. You feel me? That's what you would think, right? He should be good. So I tell him go holler at his case manager. Make sure they can see it on there, and so you can get in this program. You be good. And I'ma call back up to jail. Now, mind you, I forget a lot. I supposed to call up to jail probably like last week, up to prison, but I got a lot of other shit going on. I be forgetting. You feel me? So he called me the other day, like, yo, you talked to him yet? I'm like, no, matter of fact, I'm gonna call him right now as soon as I got the phone. Call up to jail. The lady wasn't there that I normally talk to. She wasn't there. So I had to leave a message. I tell her, the clerk, whoever she was, I say, man, look, I called up here a few times. This my name. Whoop whoop whoop. Hit me back on this number. So the lady just called me back, y'all. You won't believe what the fuck this lady just told me. That's why I say, y'all, don't ever get in the position to where so they can fully dictate you. Cause that's what prison is. Prison is full dictation. You feel me? You ain't got no, they just do whatever they want to do to you, say whatever, talk how they want. Like, it's total dictation. So the lady calls me. Mind you, she called me with like a sassy little attitude, for real. So I'm like, yeah, this him. I'm like, yeah, well, I called you a few times about da-da-da-da-da. She's like, oh yeah, I remember you. Oh, all right, so I'm just calling to tell you today that the warrant has been lifted. You know what this lady told me? Oh, it wasn't never about no warrant. It was about unreported deposition. What? I said, yeah, I've been on the phone. I said, yeah, I've been talking to you for 4 months about a warrant. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was unreported deposition the whole time. So what the fuck is unreported deposition? Oh, I can't tell you that. I'm sending it to the inmate now. Like, yo, she fucking sir. Yo, I done had 3 or 4 or 5 conversations with this lady about the warrant. She know this. She gonna get on the phone and just fucking lie to my face talking about it's about unreported deposition. What the fuck is that, y'all? Do anybody in the comments that's from Pennsylvania know what is unreported deposition? I tried looking this shit up, and it don't really give me no clear definition on what that is. What it is, man. Salute to everybody, man. It don't give me no clear understanding on what unreported deposition. I seen something that said the case was resolved, but it's underreported, some shit like that. But yo, for 4 or 5 months, y'all, I've been going back and forth with these people. Talked to this lady a few times about a warrant. She even pulled it up Cause the last conversation I had with him, I'm talking about, I'm like, so you can see the warrant. Oh yeah, I can see it. All right. Deposition is out. Yeah, but what is unreported deposition? That's what I don't understand. What is unreported deposition? And why? And how do you get around this hurdle? Because this hurdle is holding him up. If he could have got this program, he could have been home in months. But that's what so last time I talked to her before this, I got into it with her a little bit because she was playing with me. I'm like, yo, you can pull up this warrant. You see that this warrant is not his, because you can see the date of the warrant. The warrant was for driving on suspended. Somebody called it driving on suspended. They got the same name as him in Montgomery County, Maryland. But he been locked up for 2 years. The person caught the warrant last year sometime. So it was no way possible that this warrant was his. But since it was under his FBI number, that overrides everything. FBI number override date of birth, fingerprints, it override everything. You feel me? So the last time I talked to her, I got her to concede to the fact that y'all just playing games. Y'all using this FBI number or whatever this is just to hold people up. Oh man, well, I'm not holding anybody up. You are. I'm not saying that it's you. I'm saying the system is doing it. The system is doing it. Because you can see that it's not him. You can look at the date of the offense. You can look at everything. You can look at the height of the person. You see that this warrant is not his. But just because this FBI number says it's his, y'all gonna stop him from the program? If y'all don't want people to join, if y'all, and that's the thing, that's what they do in the system. If y'all don't want to offer people the program, don't offer it. But don't try to make it seem like this is what the system do to people. They make it seem like they're giving you these opportunities to get home early. You feel me? But then they putting all these obstacles in your motherfucking way. And it's like, yo, what the fuck is the point? Just don't offer the program. Just don't offer it. Let people go in there, whatever time they get, let them do it. But don't give nobody a false perception that if I do this, that, and the third, I can come home early, yo, when it's obvious y'all ain't trying to do that, yo. Man, that shit pissed me off, man. That shit pissed me off, yo. And it's fucked up how they do, yo. It's fucked up how they do. I can't believe she sat there and told her and just said that to me, yo. If she was face to face, she'd have never said that. Bitch, you know good and goddamn well I talked to you about a warrant 4 fucking times on this phone. How you gonna say and lie to me talking about I talked to you about some unreported deposition? And then gonna stand on it. Now you playing with my intelligence. You notice what we talked about. She even went into the warrant and talked about, well, maybe you got to do this, and maybe even was trying to act like she was trying to help me resolve the issue, and then turn around and tell me some old bullshit. Oh, but you can't tell me what it is. She can't even tell me what it is. She probably know what the fuck it is. Why you can't tell me what it is? Why you gotta send it to him? Because whatever it is, he ain't gonna be able to fix it on his end. Why you can't tell me? Yo, that shit crazy, y'all. These people crazy, y'all. That's why you don't never let them, yo. Don't ever get yourself in that type of situation, yo. When you in there, yo, cause they treat you the worst. They treat you the worst, y'all. For 4 months later, you could have told me this on week 1. If this what it was the whole time, cause that's what she told me. Oh no, it wasn't never about a warrant. It was always, this was her exact words, it was always unreported deposition. She told me, y'all. It was always that. But no, so I just wasted all this time talking to you about a warrant, and you sat there and wasted time with me. Because what you're saying now is it was always unreported deposition. It wasn't never about a warrant. But what it really is, and really was, is they use these obstacles, because that's what she called it the last time. They put obstacles in your way because they don't really want to offer you the program. Especially in Pennsylvania, y'all. In Pennsylvania, you gotta pay to be arrested. They charge you to be arrested. They don't do that everywhere else. Like people in Pennsylvania come home with a bill. I seen an article not too long ago about this lady is ready to take her house because she owed $15,000. I think she did like 20 years or something. She did a lot of time in the joint. And she came home and couldn't pay the bill, and they was ready to take her house. They put a lien on the house. It's dirty out here, yo. It is dirty out here, y'all. But yeah, though, y'all. How y'all feeling today, man? That's how my morning been. That's how my morning been. Like I had no clue that that's what she was going to say to me when she called me back. I thought she was going, oh yeah, okay, I see it got pulled. All right, okay, this the next steps. No, that bitch put a whole nother monkey wrench in the plan. Each case goes to where it says deposition, and get one of the case should be unfulfilled in the category of deposition. That's how you know which case it is. I don't understand what that means, bro. Unpulled deposition has to be whatever case it is they're talking about is not closed out the right way. You could probably figure it out by going to case search and look it up. Most of these cases. Yeah, but what does that mean? Like that's I saying that. What does it mean that it's not resolved the right way? Like I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And how did he get around that hurdle? That hurdle. Yo, but that's what it says. Like when I googled it, that's what it said. It basically say some confusing shit like that. What it is, big bro? Big bro TV. Yeah, it say some shit like that, y'all. Like it's confusing. Like there's no real clear definition on what this is. It just sounds like to me it's just that's like the system do this, y'all. They just put roadblocks in your way. It just sounds like to me some bullshit that they can use, so you can figure out for the next 4 months how to get around it. It's a dirty system, y'all. That's why I speak out like I do against it, y'all. This shit dirty, bro. The whole system, the whole flawed. From the court proceedings to the judges to the prosecutors to the fucking COs. So whichever case isn't closed out, right, you have to contact the court clerk and allow them know it's not incorrect. So I need to call Montgomery County. I need to call Montgomery County Court and explain and talk to them again. So now look, I'm starting back at fucking phase 1. That's where I started at. Calling Montgomery County Court. They tell me, well, we don't handle warrants. You got to talk to the sheriff's office. Talk to the sheriff's office. Sheriff's office say, well, we can't do nothing. You got to talk to the jail. Talk to the jail. Like, yo, it's a wild goose chase. They send me on a wild goose chase. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up, y'all. But it's like at the same time, though, y'all playing with somebody's life, y'all. You feel me? It's like, yo, they do this shit. They do this shit like it's a game, yo, but it ain't a game. And I get it. You feel me? People put themselves in these situations a lot of times. Sometimes it happen unjustly too. But a lot of times people put themselves in a situation. But at the end of the day, y'all, we still got rules and regulations that everybody's supposed to abide by. But it's like whenever they want to, they can just step over the lines, a little bit here, disregard that rule, and it's always in their favor. That's why I say it's a game. And they play a dirty game with people, y'all. Playing with people's lives, playing with people, families, playing like people got kids. Like it's just fucked up, y'all. Like how I look at it, if y'all don't want to offer people these programs, don't. You know what I mean? Flat out, don't offer it to them. If you get 10 years, do your 10 years. Don't lead people into this space to where they think that, shit, I could take this program, I can get home early. Because a lot of times that ain't the case. And they probably got picks and chooses on who they gonna let go. I guarantee it might be some racial undertones in that. If they was to really do some digging and really do some research. I promise you it is. I promise you it is. If they was to do percentages of who be allowed to these programs to come home early and who don't, I guarantee the numbers is gonna be crazy. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, that's how they do. That's how they do, y'all. And it's like that with everything. It's like that with everything. There you go, y'all. What it is, man. So you just donated $150 to what? To the program, to the platform? Shit, I appreciate it. Hope you did it. Hope you did a Cash App, cause these motherfuckers not be trying. They don't be playing fair with them super chats. But however you did it, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But I wanted to make this video, yo, just to, because a lot of people go through this. You feel me? Like this is not this situation is not unique to me. You feel me? A lot of people go through this, yo, and then you got like situations like my people saying you don't really have a whole lot of outside help. So it's really probably just me. You feel me? And it's just, it's just fucked up, yo. It's fucked up that they do this to people. It's fucked up that they do this to people. Like, yo, one of them times I got the phone with Shorty. Like after, because sometimes, y'all, if for people that been in prison, y'all know you're gonna have good days and bad days. You feel me? It's gonna be days when you upbeat, and it's gonna be days where it's just like, man, I'm fucking tired of this shit. And one of these days, after when all this shit first started, man, that nigga called me. I can hear the hurt in his voice, yo. Like I felt bad as shit. I felt bad as shit when I hung up the phone. Some people be like, well, shit, you ain't put him there. But it's just like, yo, I know that feeling. You feel me? I know that feeling. And it was just like, dang, I wish I could do more, yo. But it's like, ain't really too much a motherfucker can do. Other than what they can do. You know what I mean? Other than what they can do. This is a dirty system, yo. My brother in prison right now and has been getting his cheeks clapped for the last 10 years. Yo, he was crazy. Yo, y'all must came from Aunt Glizzy channel. Yo, when y'all see the trolls, yo, we just gonna blame that on Aunt Glizzy channel. They all came from there. Yeah, man. I hope that ain't true, y'all. Tell bro keep his head up, man. Y'all crazy as shit. Hey, yo. Yeah, that jail shit ain't nothing to play with, y'all. But like I said, that's why. Dang, y'all already had a black amount. That's why I did this video, y'all. Cause this is the games that they play to people, y'all. And niggas be wanting to be in the streets, yo. Like, yo, fuck them streets. Now, I know people gotta do whatever they gotta do to survive. I ain't tripping about that. I'm just talking about the unnecessary shit, yo. The robberies and the murders and, the shit that's gonna put you in prison for the rest of your motherfucking life. Like, yo, it is a dirty game, bro. These people will play with you. Did I tell y'all about the time? Let me tell you another fucked up story that happened. This one I called my time. So it ain't even fucked up, but this is when I learned the system. Like this taught me the true definition of the system. Let me tell y'all what happened. So after I caught my time, right? I told y'all my case was flawed or whatever. So the judge said he'd bring me up for a sentence modification. I was mad as shit, y'all. I fucking punched the cell, bust my fucking knuckle. Can y'all see that shit? So the judge told me he was gonna bring me up for a sentence modification, right? After I did like 18 months. I probably did like 15 months. You feel me? Cause my lawyer wanted to wait till I get some time in before he put it in. To make a long story short, I put the sentence modification in, and my cousin had one in too. So my cousin put his in before mine. So his date was before mine, right? Let me tell you what these motherfuckers do. Mind you, the judge told me to put it in. Like, all right, we revisit the case. So I put the modification in. Hold on, I'm on live, y'all. Come here, being loud.
Papa, what's that?
I'm on live. So I put the modification in, but my cousin had one. His date was before mine. So let me tell y'all what they did. They postponed. So when I put mine in, they postponed his date to after mine. Right? Mind you, his lawyer costs way more money than my lawyer. So this when I realized it's really a game. This is a money game. This is a money play. This is how the system works. This is how it always works. So when I went up for my modification, they denied me, right? But guess what they tried to get me to do? So as I'm going up, mind you, this time the victim family didn't come. Yo, what y'all doing, yo? What are y'all doing? It's almost time to go. At this time, the victim family didn't show up. So it was just me, my lawyer, you know, state's attorney and all that shit. So after my lawyer did this thing, the judge like, well, Sean, I want to talk to you. So he asked me, what would you do differently if placed in the same situation, right? So I'm like, yo, shit, I wouldn't go. You feel me? I tell him it ain't worth it. So he keep asking me, is that all? I'm like, I mean, I'm just thinking of ways to basically say, look, I just tell him, look, yo, this is the consequences of these. Like, you don't want to put yourself in this type of situation. This is what it is. He just keep asking me, is that all? So I'm like, yeah. Oh, well, sentence modification denied. What the fuck? Yo, I was so pissed off, yo. Mind you, I was out Jessup. I had to go all the way to fucking Baltimore County. Y'all woke me up 4 o'clock in the morning. See here what it do? To drive me all the way to fucking Baltimore County from Jessup, Maryland, just to deny me, yo. Man, I was pissed about that shit. But then the next week, my cousin went out for a modification. They gave it to him. Mind you, we ain't on the same charges. And his lawyer, the judge didn't even ask him none of them questions. So my lawyer sends me a letter explaining, cause I'm puzzled. Like, yo, why would these people tell me to come up here for a modification, like he was gonna give me some rhythm, then deny me? You feel me? Like I couldn't wrap my brain around it. You feel me? So my lawyer sends me a letter a couple weeks later. I guess sorry everything ain't turned out how it's supposed to, but the judge wanted you to say that you would tell if you was in the same situation. What? Get the fuck out of here. I'm glad I didn't say that. That shit didn't even cross my mind. Like, tell, what the fuck you mean? Man, fuck no. So it was just like, yo, they tried to degrade me. The nigga tried to degrade me or to get me to go against everything I believe to come home. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't say that. Because I wouldn't have felt right lying. You feel me? Because that's all it would have been. It would have been a lie. And I wouldn't have felt like lying. But I was saying that to say, that's what I learned. You're a biggie cheese. Go back in the house. It's cold. That's when I learned how the system really plays. It's a money game. My cousin lawyer cost $25,000. My lawyer cost $10,000. You feel me? He got all the breaks. He caught a bail, went home on a box. He turned himself in after everybody and came home early. It's all about money. And that's when I really learned the system. I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is how this shit works. This ain't no just system like they trying to make it out to be. Mind you, I was only 20, I was still young. So I'm learning anyway. I'm like, oh shit, yo, this shit crazy. This shit really about money. This shit is really about money, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck about no justice. It's about money. How much money they can get from you and out you. And it's all a game. And to take that back to my homeboy, Pennsylvania ain't trying to release nobody early because you gotta pay to be in there. You feel me? You gotta pay to be in there. It's all about money. So yeah, I'm gonna offer you this program, but I'm gonna make it so hard for you to get this program, you're gonna end up giving up. And then by the time you do get it, if you do get it, you're gonna be dead almost all your time any motherfucking way. That's the game. That's the game. Just use the house as collateral so they can take it. Oh, you talking about the lady? You talking about the lady out Pennsylvania? I didn't know that part. Why she no, that I don't think that's what happened. No, because she did time. She did a lot of time. Like, she ain't come home on bail. She did a lot of time. And she owed money from the time, because in Pennsylvania you gotta pay. in Pennsylvania, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to be locked up. Yeah, and she did time, like 15 years or something. She did a nice little stretch. And when they came home, you must be further back on the video. Yeah, he do need an attorney, and that's gonna be the next step. We gotta call back down that public defender's office again, because I can't do it, y'all. I be forgetting shit, and I don't know how to go about it. Like, I was just ready to lane on that lady that I was just talking about earlier in the video. I was ready to cuss her ass out because she played with me. I just hung up before, because all I was gonna do is make it bad on him. You feel me? So before I make it worse on him, I just hung up the phone. What it is? West VA, salute. That else say West VA. VA, salute. Yeah, PA fucked up, y'all. PA fucked up, y'all. I got one that I beat in PA. Yeah, their laws, as far as like when they go to PA versus Maryland. Like, my man just told me, they was. Let me tell you another thing they do out in PA. My man just told me they got locked in because they had their water issues. The pipes froze. So the pipes froze, so y'all lock niggas in. He like, man, I missed my visit and everything. Why y'all? So y'all lock a nigga? Y'all lock people in where the water is in their cell when the pipes freeze, instead of letting people be around and move around some, so maybe they don't gotta drink the water, or maybe they ain't thinking so much about water. Like, these motherfuckers dirty, bro. Dirty game. Yeah, Pierre Caldwell. Yeah, they just do what the fuck they want. They do what the fuck they want. What else I was ready saying that happened? That should have come to me. They do what they want to people, bro. But it's not right, y'all. It's fucked up how they do you. My bad, my man just called me. I'm gonna hit him back. Yeah, it's fucked up how they do you, y'all. Dirty system. I gotta get ready to take my kids, get their heads twisted. Hopefully I can get mine done. I don't know. Tell me she ain't got that much time. What else they do, y'all? They did something recently. They did something recently that was fucked up. Oh, it's another thing they do too. So I guess in Pennsylvania, mainly Philadelphia, I think they had a problem with people sending packages through the mail. You understand what I'm saying? People getting sent over through the mail. So now you can't even send mail directly to the inmate or to the person. I don't even like calling them inmates. You can't even send mail directly to the people that's in there because it got to go through them first. So all mail has to be sent to the jail. They got to check it first. So let me tell you what happened. The Montgomery County sent him something in reference to the situation I was talking about earlier in the video. Sent them something. Yo, the jail sent it back. He don't even know what the fuck the shit said. Jail sent the shit back because they sent it to him and not sent it to the jail. God damn. Like, so it was just a big thing on the news. They was talking about repealing that, because people ain't getting their mail in time, and people is missing important moments and important dates because of this mail process that they got in Pennsylvania. It's fucked up. I remember when I first got locked up, I remember you can call anybody. This is way before they figured out you can monetize off the jail phone calls. Because at first you can go in there, you can call anybody number. You feel me? Now you gotta have them on the list. You gotta go through T-Netics or this company, and they all privately owned, y'all. And it's crazy how they allow these private owned companies to profit off of black people. Just like if y'all city got them street cameras, them like speed cameras, they privately own. And they only put them in predominantly black neighborhoods. They don't put them out there with nobody else. So it's just like, that's why, this country needs the poor. You feel me? That's why they try to make people a permanent underclass, because that's where they make the most money at. They make the most money off of taxing poor people. As crazy as it sounds, that's what it is. That's what it is. I remember Baltimore. Baltimore, when they first had the speed traffic cameras, right? It became a big thing because the money supposed to went to like helping out the school system and shit like that, and it didn't make it there. You feel me? So they suspended it. So when they brought it back, like this, is what they say: we only gonna put them by schools, and they only gonna be operating during school hours. Man, that shit lasted for like a month or two. Next thing you know, they start hiding them. Oh yeah, and they wasn't hiding them no more. They start hiding them again. They start having them on after school hours. Some of them be malfunctioning. You still getting tickets, and then in order to fight the ticket, you gotta go to court. Now, who wanna go to court, yo, to fight a $40 ticket, yo? Who's gonna take time out their day, take off work to fight a $40 ticket? And these are all owned by private companies. They private. So if you got enough money, you can invest in this program that's just gonna benefit off predominantly black people and break bread with the city. The city only get a portion of that money. It's like the casinos. It's a dirty game, y'all. If I ready to go, y'all gotta take my kids to this doctor's appointment. I mean this airport bit. Bigger made was $10 million bank spell, $10 million overdraft fees. Oh yeah, I was a part of one of them lawsuits with them overdraft fees with Bank of America, and one with Wells Fargo. Yo, anytime y'all see them class action lawsuits, man, sign up for that shit. I sign up for them every time. Every time. I just got about $500 from one of them class action lawsuits off of Don't you know when you if you sign into like Robinhood or something, they give you that facial recognition thing? So what they do is the company sold some of that shit to other outside sources that they weren't supposed to do, and this probably was all by design. So they break people off a couple of dollars and shit. But I sign up to any class action lawsuit that come across that they send me. All you gotta do is sign your name. That's it. Yeah, I want in. They gonna send you a check, whatever that shit gets settled. I've been a part of like 3 of them. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all ready to get up out of here. You heard me. Yeah, that's it. That's an Aunt Lizzie page. Good person. All right, man. Salute y'all. I'm gonna try to put something together later on. Y'all some shit I want to talk about out Philly. Yeah, that's gonna come out later on today. I promise. I'm out.